What are we running away from? Is there an experience in your life that you're dreading? An unresolved issue with your partner, your friend, your boss, an ongoing illness or discomfort, filing taxes? Can you find any beauty in these ugly situations? I'm a filmmaker, performer, and writer. I'm also a mother. Throughout this piece, I'll be sharing performance pieces. I was born in Peru, a country with such deep social inequity that if you were born poor, chances are you will stay poor. And yet, in the midst of that ugly situation in their lives, people find moments of beauty. You see this when our national soccer team plays a match. People turn the streets into a massive celebration of joy and laughter. Same thing happens when there's a new birth in the neighborhood. Neighbors get together, share whatever food they have to welcome the new arrival. That is why in Latin America we say that every baby is born with a piece of bread underneath their arms. Beauty is in the cracks, in the tears of the shreds, in the dark, in the nooks and the crooks, in what's burned, in the burned, in a burn. In 2017, a pot of hot boiling water spilled over my leg, opening my skin in ways I didn't think it was possible. It took time to steady myself from the pain and the shock. But then I got tired of obsessing about the beauty lost. So I looked at the shades of blues and reds in my leg, the new layers of skin folding in yellow patches against a bed of dark shadows. I remember turning my camera on and studying each and every angle. My skin was showing me its unknown depths, and I witnessed the power of loving acceptance unfolding. Beauty can be found in the ugly if we dare to look. Some people may see a scar. I see a badge of honor that reminds me that I'm forever changing, and that is okay because it means that I'm living. It took embracing the burn, loving the burn, to get past the burn. I didn't run, I leaned in. Our bodies are designed to be broken, and our imperfections can be the birth of something new. French filmmaker and musician Serge Gainsbourg remarked, "Ugliness is superior to beauty because it lasts longer." Fashion photographer Irving Penn, famous for depicting iconic images in Vogue magazine, made his most interesting work by glamorizing trash from dirty street corners. He photographed discarded butts, flattened paper cups, the same way he did for the high-end magazines. He commented, "I can get obsessed about anything if I look long enough." I wrote these thoughts after a devastating late-night phone call. Dear death, before you find me, find my loved ones. Whisper a sweet lullaby. Let their hearts melt in your gentle rhythm. For when I'm gone, may their pain become an eternal, majestic song. In 2018, my mother's long battle with cancer was facing its inevitable end. At the time, I was pregnant with my first child, Gabriel, who just turned 3. But I had a miscarriage the year before. Devastated about my mother's news and terrified of losing this baby, all I wanted to do was run, numb my way out of it. Seeing my mother slowly dissolved in front of my eyes was overwhelming. So I shifted my focus to the ordinary things around me, which became beautiful places where I could breathe and relax again. Long nights in the hospital, shaking in fear before my mother's shallow breathing, transformed into meditations about the profound rhythm of the cycle of life. Each one of her breaths, tired, chopped, worrisome, was the result of a laugh she shared, an experience she had, an adventure she indulged in. And in her life, there were plenty. When the nurse bruised my mother's arm with a needle for the 100th time in a day, the wrinkles in her hands became these enchanting places where I could rest my mind. Her beautiful pockets of memory, deep, some tattered and layered, others uneven and baggy. Life shaped the texture of her body, each wrinkle a roadmap to a beautiful memory together. In time, and maybe due to lack of sleep, I heard inanimate objects in her room weep and joke. Some even developed entitled attitudes. Me, being a performer, turned them into monologues. Here is an example. As my mother's illness progressed, the use of diapers was inevitable. I felt a lot of shame and fear surrounding this issue. And one evening, out of a sudden, the pair of diapers my mother was wearing started a sassy diatribe directed at her. Here is what he had to say. Hello? Like, stop pretending I'm not here. Like, I know you can feel me. I'm literally sitting around your thighs, senora. Oh, you don't even have to call me diaper, which is rude. My full name is Adult Brief, but you can call me Brief for short. Before we touch your skin, we come with 3 years of lab experience behind us. Tens of thousands of chimpanzees' butts and genitals have warned one of us and marked us very high in absorption and comfort. Oh, here it comes. And got it. Locked it. Odor-free, skin moisturized. Oh, doesn't that feel better? Everything you cannot hold, I absorb. I spread it evenly down the line and like melted butter over toast. I shield your discharge from bed sheets and, oh, your beautiful cotton pajamas. I'm your friend, senora. Turning the diaper into art changed my relationship to my mother's illness. By embracing its ugliness, it allowed me to be fully present for her. My mother changed my diapers when I was a baby. I was doing it for her when she was ill. I experienced the immense joy of fully and truly giving. I didn't run, I leaned in. Beauty can be found in the ugly if we dare to look. Embracing the ugly is never easy, but the more we run from our problems, the further we run from ourselves, and the harder it becomes to come back to who we truly are. For me, performance is my place, is my tool to find beauty in the ugly, my place of creative resistance. What is yours? Gardening? A phone call with friends and family? chasing a toddler all over the house, filing taxes. By only holding on to the ideal, perfect moments in our lives, we miss out on the whole story. May your strength shine through the hardship, the pain, ultimately the ugly. Pain is inevitable, but so is beauty. Don't run, lean in, embrace it all. Thank you.